I'm Vicki Wagner, and welcome to Lesbian Knows Best. Today our topic is, sometimes it really is too big. My guest today is Johnett Kent, and she's coming here from Baltimore, Maryland. And we're going to talk a little bit about an issue today of, some guys think, hey, if it's bigger, it's better, and that's not always the case. Johnett, can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Yes. I have been celibate for a very long time, and that is because sex is very painful for me. Not that I don't want to have it, I do. It's just that it's very uncomfortable. So I just decided that if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to continue to do it.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You like having sex.
I do.
But you don't like having it because it hurts too much.
Yes.
Okay, so but you would like to have sex with a man, but you found that men just don't stick around.
Exactly. Would I? I want some.
I mean, so what happens? I mean, you get to the guy, and then when it gets to the point of insertion, you say, "Whoa!" I mean, what happens?
No, it's not that.
Close it up.
No,
I mean,
we'll get to the motions, and in the beginning, it is uncomfortable, and I know that's because I don't have sex that often. But once he's in there, moving around, doing what he does, muscles tighten. It's very uncomfortable. It's very awkward for everybody, and I'm just like, this is not working.
But, so what happens? I mean, you make them stop right in the middle? I mean, because...
Take it out.
I mean, you do know that guys get blue balls, right? Do you know what that term means?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so do you take care of them?
Sometimes.
Do you release the tension?
Sometimes, but not all the time. No, I'm not going to lie. No. Because it's kind of a traumatic situation as well.
Okay,
you know?
So that happens, and then the guy's left with his blue balls, and then he leaves and never comes back?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, the issue is you wish you could satisfy him, but you can't.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, the issue here is, when it gets tightened up and everything, it's just way too painful.
It is.
And tell us a little bit about, like, what you really want.
I mean, I want to enjoy sex. I want to really, trust me when I say, I really want to enjoy it, but I just don't. And so I'm looking for somebody that understands my situation and doesn't get upset, doesn't get impatient, and works with me so that we can both enjoy ourselves, not just him.
Okay, so I mean, do you find that when you're dating a lot of guys, they just think just about themselves?
Typically, that's been the response, yes.
And then do you ever tell them, hey, this is painful for me?
I've even before we've consented to having sex, I've said, this is what my situation is, laid it out, and okay, I understand, no, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and I'm like, no. Hell no.
Okay, so it happens, and then you just tell the guy I don't want to do that again?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so basically, I mean, there is an issue here, and fellas, you got to know that a lot of times, men think the bigger the better, right?
Right.
And honestly, that's not the case, is it? And there's a lot of women who want more in a man than just a big schlong, let's be honest, But the case here, and I'm not a sexual expert, but I'm going to tell you a little story. I knew somebody who was a transsexual, and that's somebody who actually has a sex change operation. And when they were doing the formation of the penis, of the vagina, what they told as a suggestion to the person is that he actually take a dildo, well, he turned into a she, take a dildo and put it inside of there to relax the muscles. Have you ever done that?
No.
Okay, because I think that's maybe the problem, and ladies, I think that may be a problem for you. A lot of people always hear of, she's too loose and this and that, but we rarely hear it's too tight that I can't even fit anything in there whatsoever. So basically, my advice to you and my suggestion is, are you open to doing that?
I am. I'm open. I'm open. Trust me. I'm open.
You want to be open.
I do.
You want to be opened up wider. What I'm recommending to you is because it does get tight in there, what I'm recommending is for you is to go ahead and use an insertion of a dildo in there, because let's face it, when you're getting it a lot more often, it's not that tight, and in your case, you're not getting it very often.
No.
And so it's very, very tight.
Okay.
So the less you use it, the tighter it's going to get. It's like, like reverse action, I guess.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, fellas, you got to be patient with your ladies, because it's not that they don't want to have sex with you. It's just that it is too painful. And sometimes you don't really need to have the, oh, it's down to here syndrome. And, a lot of men want to, satisfy their women. And according to Johnett, she wants to keep her man satisfied, and she wants to keep her man around.
Do I? What? Bring it on.
Okay, so we're gonna ask for some advice from our viewers as well. In the meantime, what we're gonna give the advice to you is to try to use the insertion of the dildo, see if that works, and see if it helps it, and open it up. Because if you want to have sex, you should be having sex, because sex feels really good. I like having plenty of sex. I don't have that problem, and some women do have that problem. And what we're giving the advice is that that's what you do.
Okay.
I want to thank you very much for coming on the show today. And listeners, watchers, if you have any advice for Johnett, please feel free to write in and let us know what you think about this topic. And again, at www.lesbianknowsbest.com. Thanks a lot. I'm Vicki Wagner.